You use a teammate peer assessment survey platform to deliver several benefits and overcome several problems that arise from your group assignments. I'm Dr. Peter Mellalieu, Chief Design Technologist and co-founder of Peer Assess Pro. In this demonstration of the Peer Assess Pro platform, I'll illustrate how these principal benefits are achieved. Employability. You want evidence of the degree to which future-ready teamwork and leadership capabilities have been developed in each student. Fair grades. You want a fair grade calculated from each teammate's contribution to the team's delivered outputs. A fair grade reduces the risk of free riding and raises students' motivation for group work. You want to identify and confront individuals and teams who are at risk of failure or who present unfair assessments. Finally, developmental feedback. You want to transmit a report to each teammate that explains the basis for their contribution-based grade, their teamwork strengths, and how they could improve their future results. Peer Assess Pro uses a web-based survey to measure students' contribution to task accomplishment, leadership, and teamwork processes. Each student rates their teammates across 10 attributes such as initiative, professionalism, and chairing meetings. Each respondent also provides qualitative remarks to support their quantitative ratings. Finally, the respondent provides constructive developmental feedback guiding their teammates to maintain or improve their contribution to the team's success. The 10 survey attributes, averaged and combined for each teammate, contribute towards calculating a peer-assessed score. This bar chart shows the class average for each of the 10 teamwork employability attributes you surveyed. In this survey event, the attributes of chairing meetings and encouraging contribution from others are least rated. Now, here are the teamwork employability attributes for a mid-performing student, Yoda. From the spider chart, notice Yoda's teammates have rated him relatively strong at chairing the team, but weak at managing conflict. And here's the qualitative evidence in support of the survey ratings provided. So that's how you measure how your students have performed against the 10 attributes of teamwork employability. A group assignment will deliver outputs such as a written report, an oral performance, or a design prototype. As the teacher, you grade these assignment outputs to produce a team result for each team. Now the platform calculates a fair grade for contribution based on combining your team result with each student's peer-assessed score. Let's spotlight Yoda's team, Sparkling Violeteers. The team chart shows the spread of personal results calculated across every team in your class. Some teammates receive a personal result above the team result of 60, namely Yoda and Andy. An extreme outlier, such as Pat in the red bar zone, deserves your attention as a freeloading student at risk of failure. Note how a long red bar in a team, such as for Grey Warblers and Sparkling Violeteers, indicates the presence of an extreme performance outlier like Pat. In summary, a student's share of the cake is derived from their peer-assessed contribution. If the team works to earn a larger sized cake from their teacher, then every teammate will gain a bigger piece of cake. They all earn a higher personal result proportional to their peer-assessed contribution. Having reviewed your personal results, you download a gradebook for your records. So that's how you reduce free riding through calculating a fair grade for group assignments. The fair grade is based on a teacher-awarded team result combined with a peer-assessed measure of each teammate's contribution. Through active warnings, Peer Assess Pro identifies symptoms of at-risk students, inadequate or unfair peer assessment ratings, and guides you to resolve the problems indicated. For example, unrealistic self-assessments. Here, Pat has received a peer assessment from his teammates markedly lower than the perfect rating of 100 he gave himself. These unrealistic students are irrational thinkers and may challenge the fairness and validity of your peer assessment process. To confront issues like these, you preview a pro forma email that details the symptom of concern and provides options for action by the student. Peer Assess Pro's active warnings advise you of many other symptoms of unfair or inadequate ratings by individuals and teams. So that's how you investigate, identify, and confront at-risk students and inadequate, unfair peer assessment ratings. At this point, you've entered your team results, calculated personal results, and investigated alerts to at-risk or unfair peer assessments. Now you provide comprehensive feedback reports to your students. The personal report is an anonymized version of the teacher's report we viewed before. Once students have received their personal reports, they are guided to address their concerns through following responses to frequently asked questions found in our knowledge base. So that's how we transmit a comprehensive developmental feedback report to our students. I've demonstrated how Peer Assess Pro delivers many benefits that make teammate peer assessment an effective tool for improving outcomes from group assignments. Now, I'll indicate additional features that demonstrate a comprehensive and time-saving peer assessment platform. The platform automatically prompts both you and students to attend to relevant matters. For example, as the due date for your survey draws near, you'll be reminded by email to review your results and resolve active warnings about at-risk students and unfair assessments. Team membership might change due to a late enrolment or a student withdrawal. You'll be alerted to the need for a team composition adjustment through an automated warning from the platform. You can weight the student's personal result more strongly towards the team result or towards the peer assessed score by adjusting a scale factor. Other features include a notifications history, education analytics, and assurance of validity. In our knowledge base, you'll find resources including frequently asked questions, a quick start guide, and how to introduce your students to teammate peer assessment. Our infographic summarizes the 7 steps we advocate for fair and effective group assignments using peer assessment. Our online book completes our comprehensive support package. As teachers, you want your students to gain the most value from group assignments as you address the challenge of developing long-lasting, future-ready capabilities. But the soft skills of teamwork and leadership are hard to teach. To solve your challenge, effective peer assessment helps you develop the teamwork employability capabilities that employers want in the graduates they recruit today. This demonstration has illustrated several key benefits of the Peer Assess Pro platform that help you with your teaching challenge. First, you have evidence of the degree to which future-ready teamwork and leadership capabilities have been developed in each student. These capabilities raise each student's long-term employability. Second, you have a fair grade calculated from each teammate's contribution to the team's delivered outputs. A fair grade raises students' motivation for group work. Third, you have guidance for confronting students and teams who are free-riding, at risk of failure, or who have conducted unfair assessments. Fourth, you transmit a feedback report to each teammate that explains the basis for their contribution-based grade, their teamwork strengths, and how they could improve their future contribution and team result. Finally, you have a comprehensive platform that guides your peer assessment workflow and provided extensive analytics. Ensure your students gain the best outcomes from group assignments. Visit peerassesspro.com and click the Get Started link to register. I'm Peter Mellalieu. Better feedback, better teams.